Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Toby from 170, and in this video we are going to talk about another legendary skill which is going to be released in the next week. They've already given us like kind of a sneak peek in the Blessing of Trace area. So over here you can see this skill is called the Last Stand. If I go into its description, so this skill is a passive type, and by its description it sounds similar to the KVK scale Berserker. Its description says when your troop number is less than 70%, reduces your damage taken by 60% at level 8 and increases your damage dealt by 60% at level 8, of course. So the mechanics of the skills are similar to Unyielding and also similar to Berserker. It's similar to Unyielding because of its triggering condition. At 70% troop reduction, it will trigger, but it does not give you the healing effect like Unyielding, but it does give you the damage effect like Berserker. If I go over here into Berserker, second, yeah, as you can see that Berserker gives you 25% physical damage increase, but the last turn does not give you attack speed. Berserker has like a trigger effect thing, but it does not affect its damage or anything. It only like triggers or it affects your energy regain. If you are using Berserker on an immortal, then its regain speed will be reduced by 75%, which is a lot. Which is one of the reasons why Berserker is only used on immortals like Barca, Manco, or Alexander. Also, Berserker like stops your trigger skills, but Last Stand it does not affect the trigger skills. So, for example, if you're using the Last Stand on your Poseidon or your Alexander alongside Blade Vortex, then it will still work. It will not restrict Blade Vortex because it's a trigger type skill. Then we have its increased damage dealt. So, like in Berserkers, it says increase in physical damage. So that's like a specifically set thing. But here it does not specify which type of damage you are increasing. It just says damage increased. So it can increase both magical and physical damage. Same thing goes for its damage taken reduction. So for example, if you're using Alexander in a team with Athena, then and you have Last Stand on your Alexander, then Athena is already giving your Alexander a massive amount of physical defense. If you're using Last Stand on it when your Alexander's health drops below 70%, then Last Stand will also give you more defense in the physical category, which is already increased by Athena, but it will also give you defense against magical uh, category 60%. So even in that scenario, it will still be the best choice to use your magical damage team against that, because magical defense or magical damage taken will be reduced by 60% when physical damage is already stacked by Athena as well. So that's going to be a lot of damage required to kill that Alexander. And this is just an example. Personally, I think that this skill is usable on even the back rows. They have in the recommended immortals, they have only shown us the front row damage dealers, but it does not specify which type of damage you need here. Another thing is that this skill will be more effective on the spear type immortals because they are very, you can say, squishy. They have high DPS output, but their damage intake is really low. They get tilted really quickly. They get damaged a lot. So this skill will be a good plus for them. And if you are playing like Poseidon in your March, then that's a good plus for Poseidon. It will increase a lot of damage for it, and it will make him more a bit tanky. without having to require Athena in your team. And if you are playing it on, for example, let's say Alexander against a hybrid march, it will also be helpful there, because hybrid will like damage your Alexander pretty much fast, because it has two DPS in the front, Barca and Alexander, and if both are playing cleave, then your damage will be received a lot, and your immortal will be tilted very quickly. And when it falls below 70%, then this skill can help you stay alive longer with more DPS output. So for now, this is just like a theory by description. All of this is just by the look of the skill and its descriptions and stuff. How it will work practically, we don't know yet. So we will have to wait for some high spenders to get the skill and give us some reports if they want to give us, that is. Then we can see how skill actually functions well, and if it is as good as the description says. If you have any more questions or any suggestions you need, you can ask me in the comment section. And this is all for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.